Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of the Platinum Draft League Season 4. We are here for the 10th and final week of the normal season. We are still on our unfortunate losing streak. It has been going on for quite a while. We might be able to end it in the last week, but we will have to see. So this is at the wrong screen because I was pulling up my data. Hold on, there we go. So, me and Mr. Shad are set to battle later this evening in the 10th and final battle. At this point, I don't think either of us really have a chance of making playoffs. So we both said we're just going to try our best. I know he talked about wanting to get a specific mon to get some more kills to put it higher on our little kill leaderboard. And I think I want to do that too. We're going to try and get at least one of our mons up there and get them on that leaderboard. I have a couple ideas of who. I just haven't decided how I'm going to do it yet. So let's go ahead first and let me show you Shad's team. He has Thunder's Therian form, Scizor, Salazzle, Nidoqueen, Virizion, Tauros, Mega Altaria, Zarude, Vaporeon, Reuniclus, Porygon 2, and Golurk. So he does have some interesting components to this team. Obviously he has Mega Altaria, who can be a good D-Dance sweeper, especially with if it has Pixie with a strong normal move. You have other Pokemon like Salazzle, who he used last season to great effect. He has bulky walls and Pokemon like P2 and Reuniclus, and Reuniclus is the one he says he wants to try and get more kills with, so that's what we're going to be on the lookout for. He's probably going to try and set up with Reuniclus. The big thing about his team is it's rather slow. His fastest is Salazzle, and then he doesn't have another fast one until Tauros. So his team's pretty slow, so we can be able to take advantage of that, especially with two of our mons, because we're bringing two of our fastest with us. But yeah, so I'll just go ahead, I'll show you what... I'll show you what we have, what we're working with. Sorry, people are stepping around. Alright, first up, we have our Azelf. Let me close that door. So Azelf is here once again. It's been our offensive MVP, and I'm hoping we can boost it up in the rankings a little bit more. We're running the same set we ran against Altaria Motives. So it's an Expert Belt set with Psychic, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, and Nasty Plot. This set is good because it covers a lot of his team just like it did with Altaria. And even the few Pokemon who it can't really cover, it 2-Kos without setup, and we can OHKO pretty much anything with setup. Even his stronger, bulkier mons like Vaporeon and Reuniclus get near 2-Ko or get OHKO'd almost. I think Vaporeon might live a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, this is a good set. We're running a little less speed because we only need this much speed in order to beat the second fastest, which is Tauros. So we have a little bit extra HP. Again, I might try to save this till the end, or we might just lead with it, see how it goes. Because if we can just lead, get set up, and then start putting damage in, then we'll be fine. The only things I'm worried about this are if we get weak enough, Scizor can obviously just come in and bullet punch us, and if Zarude has a Scarf, then it can use a Scarf Dark move and take us out pretty easily, so we'll have to be on the lookout for those. Next up, we have our Heatran. Heatran is here to be a physical wall this time, because I figured Heatran is the best physical wall for Pokemon like Mega Altaria, who likes to run super offensive fairy moves, and also for Zarude, because Zarude can't get any ground moves to hit us, but it can get some fighting. So we're running a Shuckleberry set because I'm worried about ground type moves. Flame Body with Lava Plume, Scorching Sands, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. The only reason I have Toxic on here is for Vaporeon, because if Vaporeon wants to come in, then I can just throw a Toxic on it and it will slowly chip away. But other than that, this is mainly just super defensive. We have Lava Plume and Scorching Sands for burns, as well as Flame Body for burns, so we're basically just here to sit down there, tank all the physical hits, and hopefully burn something in the process. That's going to be the main plan there. Next up, we have our Escavalier. Escavalier is a bit different. We're running an Assault Vest set because I like the offense, but I wanted to have a little bit of extra special defense on our side. So we're running Specially Defensive Escavalier with that Assault Vest. We have Mega Horn, Iron Head, Drill Run Knockoff. This will be great for Pokemon like Thundurus, because with this set, I think Thundurus will do only about like, I think it said it only does about like 25. And we can like 2-ko it with some of our moves. This will also be good for other Pokemon, like we can stand up to Vaporeon, we can stand up to Reuniclus better. Some Pokemon will still cause trouble, like Salazzle. Obviously with its fire type being quad effective, it can probably burn a hole straight through us. But we're still going to try our best, do what we can. Next up, we have our Crowbat, hitting the field after a long while on the bench. We're running a physical offense set, heavy duty boots, so we don't have to worry about that stealth rock damage with dual wing beat, leech life, U-turn, and defog. I just have defog there because I'm tired of forgetting to run a defog user, so I figured just have defog in the back. Dual wing beat's a nice stab, U-turn's good rotation for us, and I have leech life there for Pokemon like Zarude and Reuniclus. Plus also, if we can get the leech life off, then we can get some good healing because that's 80 damage and we heal half of whatever we do. So especially if we're hitting something that doesn't want to take a leech life, then we'll heal even more, which is great for us. Next up, we have our Haxorus. Haxorus is another Pokemon who I can try and sweep with. I've been kind of playing poorly around Haxorus. Haxorus has a negative KD for me, which it should never have because it's a Haxorus. So we're running a bit of a different setup set. We're running a Scaled Shot Sword Stance set, so we can use Sword Stance to instantly get us to +2 attack. And then if we use Scale Shot, it will boost us up to another +1, or +1 speed whenever we need to. Plus running Poison Jab and Close Combat in the back. Sorry about that burp. Ooh. It may seem like a bit of a weird set, but I wanted to try it out, especially since this is our last week. I actually like the Scale Shot Sword Stance sets. I know Garchomp uses them very well, especially since it has Stab Ground and Stab Dragon, but I want to see how Haxorus runs it. And Poison Jab's there for Mega Altaria, and it can also hit Zarude, and we have Close Combat for Steel types, like Scizor, even though it's neutral, still does good damage. And there's something else I wanted to hit with Close Combat. Let me see. I can't really see it. You know what? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm gonna put Earthquake back on instead of Close Combat. I like Earthquake better. Where is Earthquake? There it is. Alright, so we'll switch that up. And then for our last spot, we have our Chestnut. Chestnut is here one final time to be another defensive wall. It's actually more of a bulky offense set, but we have a little bit of defense in there. We're in Leftovers for healing, and we have Seed Bomb, Drain Punch, Earthquake, Spiky Shield. So this is going to be a defensive set. You can Spiky Shield to hopefully get some chip in for things that want to try and U-turn out, like Zarude. And we have Drain Punch to do some damage and get some healing, Seed Bomb for pesky Vaporeon, and Earthquake for coverage. Actually, I was going to switch, you know what, no, we'll keep it. I was going to switch this out for Rock Slide for Thunder's Tea, but I'm more worried about Salazzle and Nidoqueen, so we'll keep it. But yeah, that's the squad. Looking kind of fresh, and I will see you all for our final battle. Okay, we're here. We're ready to go. Alright. Go have fun. Alright. Oh, I have to put an extra S in there. What does he have? He has Scizor. This is not the team I thought he'd bring at all. What is his plans? I mean, I'm ready for about anything, but this is not what I thought he'd bring. Not at all. I don't even have my notes open. Mega Altaria, Reuniclus are here, Salazzle is here, Scizor is here. I guess it is kind of more predicted, but instead of Zarude and P2, he brought Thunder's Tea and Nidoqueen. So the team's pretty slow. Who's the most likely lead here? I have no clue. I can close that. I already know it's might lead Reuniclus right off the bat to get started. I'm gonna leave with Crowbat, see what he wants to do. Gots to see. Oh, he's lead Scizor. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, well, I can U-turn out. He goes right to Salazzle. Now let us bring up that, because Salazzle should not be able to hurt us at all. No, not Hex. Heat. Should not be able to hurt us, like, at all. So I'm gonna set up some rocks. Yep, for the Tars. Mega Altaria. He's probably gonna try and get a D-Dance up. We have berries so we can eat it. I wanna go for that young Scorching Sands. Son of a gun, eh? Big sad, we forgot nicknames. I'm gonna have to play around this really well. I'll just poison him. Tank one Earthquake, yup. There we go, we'll tank another one. So he's at +2. I think he's faster than my whole team now. Yeah. I think Crowbat would be my best bet. Because the only things he has are, well, that I know he has, are Earthquake and Body Slam. Which Earthquake we're immune to and resist Body Slam, so... Actually... I'm gonna go for it. Oh, he has Dueling Beat. Oh no! Oh, the big miss. I mean, I'm kind of happy about that, but also kind of sad. Alright. Each life does a good chunk, but I think we can swap out and bring out Escavalier right now. Yup. Acid Armor, smart. Very good. Thinking it might have worked in his favor because he could get Reuniclus in to set up the acid armor. Now he's probably gonna click Calm Mind. I know he's going for Stored Power, and I did not bring my Dark type. I was kind of foolish of me, but oh well. We should be able to tank a lot, even if it's at +2. Still do a lot. Oh yeah, big damage. Just going right for the recover, poke. Does not do as much as I want. Alright, we're going in. Max defense. I can do it. God, he is storing up a lot of power. Hey, we livin'. Nice. Let's go. Alright, Scizor comes in. Oh, he thought I would swap. Yo. Oh no, he was expecting the swap. Too greedy, too greedy. Sweep? Nah. Or unless his Salazzle's slower. Don't go for sub. Don't go for sub now. Alright, that was not... He's sub-toxic Salazzle? Damn. Oh, he's full sub-toxic Salazzle. Read like a book. We read books. Yo, we actually had a good match. Why can we have had those the whole season? No. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Son of a gun. Alright, so do we want to talk about what happened there?
Sure.
Sure.
It was just a bunch of spaghetti. I definitely should have attacked the mon that was in front of me instead of predicting.
Yeah. Lost for words.
Yeah, pretty
All right,
much.
let me guide your hand a bit. All right, so you were trying to pad for Reuniclus kills, yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty much all it was because I'm out of playoffs, so it didn't matter.
Me too. All right, yeah. I mean, it was a good idea. Store power definitely is scary. Obviously, you can say you misplayed it, but I guess also you could say you're lucky I didn't bring Mega Sableye, because Mega Sableye just kind of stops you in your tracks.
Right. I had like a countermeasure for that, but I forget what it was. Probably Altaria, to be honest. Just to,
Probably.
I originally just started with Altaria. I want to know. I actually didn't count this because I was just so sure that it would kill, but I want to see now if that Earthquake was a roll or not.
Oh, the Earthquake? Let's take a look.
So 32, 252, roll, and I was +2. Oh, and then it's sugar. No, you lived, for sure.
Hey.
Yeah, I definitely should have bullet punched Roself instead of Swords Dancing. And then I sacked all my mons instead of just going Salazzle. But even from that point, if you just bring in Haxorus and like click, what did you have? Did you have DD?
I had Swords Dance Scale Shot.
Okay, yeah, I don't really have. Well, you can't really do that in front of Scizor.
Yeah,
So it's a bunch of hypotheticals because obviously I didn't play it well, but yeah.
It was a solid effort.
Yeah, I mean, I did what I set out to do, and I came close.
I mean, Reuni's still well within the top 10 right now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty high up.
I'm looking right now. You're at number 7 with 11 kills, 6 deaths. Oh shoot, I didn't realize Azelf just climbed up in the top 10. Let's go.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Alright, yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah, it was. Can I ask what Escavalier was there for?
Escavalier was there partially as a Reuniclus answer, but also the AV helped me with Pokemon like Thundurus and Nidoqueen, who, even though I couldn't really do much against, I could still do a little bit if I had some extra special defense.
Okay. And then I just know from my minimal RU knowledge that Crowbat kind of stonewalls Saru.
Yeah, Crowbat's awesome. I like Crowbat.
Yeah, Crowbat's a good mon. And then I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sick.
All right, sick. Well, yeah, it was a strong match. You played really well, besides the few misplays.
Yeah, but it's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
There's always next season.
Always next season. There you go. All right. Well, then I guess I will see you later, there, bud.
All right. See you later. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right, have a good night or day.
All right. So that was Shad. Thank you very much, Shad. Okay, so like we said, we ended up pretty well. Azelf is now within top 10 kill leaders. Will it stay there? We'll have to see. It looks like there are a bunch of other Pokemon who are pretty close to overtaking us, like Zard and Teleon. But we'll see. We may be able to stay in top 10. Be good. So that will end the season. It just got updated. So we are ending with 3-7 with a -8 KD. So obviously it's nowhere near where I wanted to place. Looking at our chances, it looks like best case scenario. I don't know what's going on with the Arnhem Absols and the Sanguine Scizors right now. I just don't think they've been updated. Okay, that's weird. Wait, no, that's updated. What am I saying? But yeah. Best case scenario right now is right where we are. We can't go any higher, we can't go any lower, which is unfortunate, but we had fun. That's all that matters. So, what am I talking about? Next time, I'll do the whole recap like I did last season, and we'll talk a little bit. Talk about my plans, what I'm thinking about. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the season. If you don't watch the final video, thank you for watching this one. I'm pretty sure, looking at my screen, it's probably going to be very quiet for some reason, because I was just talking quiet, and then also I forgot to raise the audio mixer after I was playing a game on Steam or on stream. So we'll have to see if that turns out bad, but hopefully you should be able to fix it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next week, unless you don't watch next week, in which case, have a good day, have a good evening, have a good afternoon, whatever time you're watching this. Goodbye.